offense will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from now.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass this time. He's going to take off. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They feed the fullback this time. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And he'll set up to throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He's moving out of the pocket now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot down.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. They tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. And off in a single back formation. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. That sack makes it 3rd down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, boy, really good execution. Unfortunately, he didn't come down in bounds for the first down. That was a critical stop by the defense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
To me, anytime you see a one-on-one opportunity that you feel you can take advantage of it, you go after that matchup. This is a great play here by the quarterback and receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Offense in hurry-up mode. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And sack sets up 2nd down.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Eludes the rush. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he'll be brought down. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. This comes from offense moving quickly down the field.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a...
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Just ran away from the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. As the first down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Back to their 11-yard line at 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Webb. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to make a big play downfield. Has caught. Can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. On the play. Brings up second and goal. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Offense facing second and goal. It's QB sneak.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. Hey, man.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll ride the back again here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Third down coming up after that running play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's reeled in. It's Webb. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Launching downfield. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the run, it's Smith. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision. And
it's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field down, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, a reverse. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Ball handed off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 21, Notre Dame 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss and heads left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Trying to find room. It's Smith.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. A chance here for a knockout punch.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Webb. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking for some space. It's Sims. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And now the handoff. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, they get stopped here on 3rd down, bring up 4th down, but at the rate they've been going today, why not just keep your foot on your opponent's neck and just go for it? Why not?
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quick throw over the middle. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's a kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.